importers. It's these counterfeits that undermine local manufacturing and take away jobs from the people.
Yeah.
But instead we are being targeted.
Yeah.
A business that's been in PNG for 50 years, that has always been compliant. We've got previous clear audits. We've got instructions from customs to which codes to use. We've had clean audits, so is Colgate. We've had clean audits. But somehow they changed the codes. And then not only did they put a 20% duty on soap noodles, which has raised the price for consumers. So it doesn't matter what David Toei says, he says it's not affecting prices. Of course it's affecting prices. If our cost price is going up, it gets passed on to the consumer. But customs have also decided to back charge this charge for 5 years, which is putting our business and many other businesses at risk in the country of closing. Because that soap has already been manufactured and sold. There is no ways that we can recover that money. Now what is very disappointing to me is, here we have a clear case of counterfeit product that's coming into the country. We sent an email to customs this morning. We were told it was not part of their jurisdiction, it was outside of their control because it had already left the wharf. That is ridiculous. There's counterfeit product here. It's not being caught by customs. Instead, customs, and that's why I say in my press release, stop beating up on the good guys and catch the bad guys. We have been supporting PNG Made for the last 20 years. We've invested money in our manufacture. We employ lots of people. And not only that, we contribute to the society through our sponsorships, our support of education, our support of community groups, etc., etc. But it's very easy for them to tackle businesses that are transparent, that are out in the open. But what about these guys that are doing the wrong thing, importing counterfeit product? Every counterfeit product that comes into this country is putting local jobs at risk. Because our waswas is made by local people in PNG. When waswas is imported by Chinese companies and it's counterfeit, it replaces the jobs here in Papua New Guinea.
Police only mean second track away, counterfeit away. So I'm planning to China blockade coming to the middle of the moving task. So over sending a Chinese product coming to Papua New Guinea. Now some kind of me logistics man, which are transporting more Kagoga, violence, Lake One Tapso. Now one the car from them, she done nothing. And the car she done nothing here. And for China told by car, all by more sending. Oh, the store Pegeo, car, what's the name of time now? Transport only make him now. Now the car 1 week I'm sitting nothing. Pablo car, Mibra, Drama, Mibra, I'm going trip next money.
So what I want to say is, why are these people not being pursued? Why are we being pursued unfairly? We talk about imports into the country. We want to replace imports. We want to start manufacturing locally, PNG Made. That is what we're doing. When you start applying an import tax on raw materials, and it's not just our industry, it is many other industries here as well. It's not just the soap industry. When you start applying import duty on raw materials, the same as a manufactured good, then you will kill manufacture in PNG. Because our costs of production are much higher than outside of PNG. We have some of the worst power supply in the world. That's all costs us extra money. And there's many other instances that raise our costs in PNG. So if you're going to charge the same import tariff on a raw material as the finished goods, then people will stop manufacturing in PNG. They will import. And we need these issues to be addressed. We have had, us and Colgate, have had appeals with customs since early last year. We've appealed the back charge of duties. And up to today, we have still not received an official response to our appeals. So we are the ones that are trying to follow the process. But we live every day with a gun to our heads. So this instance is very disappointing to me. That counterfeit product, as blatant as this, is coming into the country and nobody's doing anything about it. And at the same time, we are being challenged with back charges that are unfair, that could close this company and could close other companies. What are we trying to actually achieve in PNG? Are we serious about PNG made? Are we serious about jobs? Are we serious about investment? Because if we are, we need to do something different. We have spoken to many people in high offices, up to the highest office in the land, and they all support our position, but nothing is happening. Customs are digging in their heels and nothing is happening. We need the leaders to take the lead and address this issue, to do something good for Papua New Guinea and the people of Papua New Guinea. And companies that have been prepared to come here to invest. We have been here for many years and we want to be here for many more. And at the same time, companies are being held to ransom. At the same time that we are waiting for a response to our appeal. At the same time we are waiting for a response to our appeal, we are receiving demand notices to pay. And this is why I say we live with a gun to our heads, because they have been freezing customs accounts of companies. Okay, so this is the message. And it doesn't only pertain to me. Please don't only make it about PANAMEX and me. It pertains to Colgate as part of this industry, but it pertains to many, many other companies here in Lae, where raw materials have been changed. Customs Department says they haven't changed the rates. Yes, they haven't changed the rates. It's not about that. They've changed the classification. So they have said instead of a soap needle being classified as this, it's now classified as that. This was duty-free, this has got duty. So yes, they abide by the international conventions, etc., etc. It's not about that. It's about the way that they've changed the classification. Colgate and us have both had clean audits in the past. But now they want to penalize the same period where we received clear audits before. We've got written and verbal instruction from customs which codes to use in the past. It's not about that. We import a lot of product into this country that we pay duty on. We pay all of our duty on time, all of our taxes on time, all of our people on time. We are a fully compliant business. It's not about, as has been portrayed in the media, it's not about us hiding something, trying to avoid something, and now we've been caught, so we must pay. That is a misrepresentation of the fact.